Welcome to another episode of the Great Indian Election. Elections hitting phase 4 on Monday morning, and we are looking at two phases that are left in our two chapters of election coverage for phase 4, the areas in east and southern regions. That's in store today. Let's get started. Well, we've broken phase 4 into two halves. The first half, we did a program where we looked at the northern part, the central regions, as along with the western part. Today, our focus is going to be the southern states that go to polls in phase 4, along with the eastern part of India. Put that together, you've got 42 plus 21 seats. That's 63 seats in this particular phase. This is the entire map of India. Uttar Pradesh, interesting battle there across all 7 phases. Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. Madhya Pradesh, elections will be done and out. Maharashtra in phase 4, one more phase of elections left. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. This is the last south bastion that comes to polls, and elections getting over in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh will complete the entire south bastion. The elections are over and out for the southern part of India. Odisha and Jharkhand, new entrants in phase 4. They enter the elections in this particular phase and continue their journey. And also Srinagar that we are going to look at, especially the constituency, the parliamentary constituency of Srinagar that goes to polls in this particular phase. Now, looking at the eastern part of India. That's the phase 4, eastern part. You've got Odisha and Jharkhand having 4 seats each, Bihar having 5, West Bengal having 8 seats. Put that together, 21 seats in this particular phase of elections. Quickly running through the seats that go to polls in the different states in Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha and West Bengal. A quick look at the regions that go to polls. This is West Bengal. You've basically got the highlands, you've got the southern plains and the northern border and the 8 seats. But interestingly, high profile big ticket battles that you could see in this particular phase in West Bengal. Shifting from West Bengal to Bihar. Bihar, you've got 5 seats, but it's basically the Mithilanchal region that's there in this particular elections, except for Munger. All other 4 seats are from that Mithilanchal region that goes to polls in this particular phase from Bihar. Shifting to Odisha, you've got 4 seats in Odisha, 1 seat in western Odisha and the other 3 from the southern region of Odisha. But this is where Odisha opens its electoral battle in this general election. So it becomes interesting because we're going to track this state from here on along with Jharkhand as they enter the election fray in phase 4. Finally, Jharkhand that we are looking at, 3 regions in Chota Nagpur and 1 region there. Put that together, 4 regions that go to poll in Jharkhand. Now let's quickly understand the mathematics here. Looking at the 2019 results, BJP had 10, the Trinamool Congress had 4, the Congress had 3, the BJD, that's Biju Janata Dal, picking up 2, the LJP 1 and the JDU 1. 21 seats in this particular region. The NDA has 12, the opposition bloc 7, others picking up 2 seats in this particular region. That's how the the eastern region looks like in phase 4 of this general elections. Time now to dip into the south. I've said the last 2 states, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. Remember, this is where whenever the opposition and Congress in particular have managed to revive, this is the state that has given them rich dividends. 2004, this was the state that helped the Congress and Sonia Gandhi, then the leader, to spin the narrative and bounce back. Can they do it this time around? We'll take a look at that in the discussions that come up. The 17 seats in Telangana, interesting battles, Medak, Secunderabad, Hyderabad, Khammam, Chevella that you would see, where you could see tight contest building up. But you know, Telangana is an offshoot from Andhra Pradesh. The 17 seats here, there's been a change in government there. Will that have a cascading effect in the Lok Sabha elections? Andhra Pradesh, 25 seats in Andhra Pradesh. And interesting battles in Srikakulam, Visakhapatnam, Vijayawada. You've got Chittoor, Rajampet, where the former chief minister or the last chief minister of combined Andhra Pradesh in the electoral battle on a BJP ticket, Kakinada, that could throw interesting or tight contest among the contestants there in this election. So there are 42 seats And this particular phase is going to be very important. Whichever ways the regional forces move, that's where this election could see some twists and turns. Jagan's party picking up the lion's share, 22 seats in Andhra Pradesh, BRS picking up the 9 from Telangana, BJP 4, TDP 3, Congress 1, AIMIM picking up 1 seat. Put them into the present context. How does the picture look like? The NDA has 7, the opposition has 3, others picking up 32 seats. This is why this phase, these two southern states have interesting battles ahead when one takes a look at the larger picture of 2024 elections post June 4th. North, you've got 14 seats, BJP takes the lion's share, 13. Central, very much similar script. Even in the West, 11 seats, 7 with the BJP. The South, East, similar story. The South is where the others hold 32, and this could see, a bit of jostle and push as these elections go by. Quickly put these numbers, all 96 seats put together. The NDA has 47, the opposition 14, and the others picking up 35 seats of the 96 seats in this particular phase. Finally, taking a look at the vital stats, a total of 1,717 candidates, 90% of them men. But from phase 1, 2 and 3, phase 4, you've got a double-digit representation for women, 10% of the seats or 170 seats in this particular phase that are represented or that have women candidates in the election. For criminal cases, 21% of the candidates, serious criminal cases, 16%. The age group that one would generally see the largest number of candidates in the 41 to 60 age group, you've got almost 49% of the candidates that fall in this particular age category. The crorpatis, 20% of the candidates are crorpatis. Average assets that we are looking at close to 12 crores in this particular phase of elections. Candidates with zero assets, that's an interesting number. 24 candidates with zero assets in their credit. Okay, the value of assets 5 crores and above, 205. You've got 2 crores to 5 crores, 133, less than 10 lakhs, that's 638 candidates. If you look at this particular phase, when the southern state, especially Andhra Pradesh and Telangana come into play, you have the rich candidates that crop up. And look at the table. All 3 candidates there from Andhra and Telangana. You've got Chandrasekhar Pemasamy, got 5,708 crores. Konda Vishweshwara Reddy fighting from Chevella on a BJP ticket in Telangana with 4,568. And you've got Prabhakar Reddy fighting from Nellore on a TDP ticket, having 716 crores in assets. They are the rich candidates that we bring in every phase of this election. Star candidates that we are looking at, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary fighting from Behrampur there, an interesting battle that he faces, looking at the recent comments that he's made, especially, endorsing what Sam Pitroda said. And is that going to be counterproductive for him? That's worth looking out for. Amrita Roy, another interesting battle that Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary faces against him. Dilip Ghosh, the BJP president. Yusuf Pathan, the cricketer in the election fray, fighting from Behrampur. Shatrughan Sinha fighting from Asansol. Maua Moitra fighting from West Bengal, but an interesting battle or a close battle that she faces this time around. Giriraj Singh fighting from Begusarai. SS Ahluwalia fighting from Asansol. Kirti Asad fighting from Bihar. Another interesting battle between the two. Arjun Munda, they're fighting from Jharkhand. Y. Sharmila, Jagan's sister, this time, the Congress passing the baton to her to lead the Congress revival in the state. Can she turn the fortune? She's fighting herself the elections this time around. Madhvi Lata fighting from Telangana, the star candidates that we are looking at in this particular phase of elections. So this is how, every week we